Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of my Ascendant Signs of the Zodiac series. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about what it means if you or someone you know has their ascendant as the sign of Aries. Now, to first understand what ascendant and the sign of Aries means, we have to know what is the ascendant. So, the ascendant is your first house, and it is ruled by the sign that was on the eastern horizon at the time of your birth. So if you had Aries, if you are an Aries rising, that means Aries was on the eastern horizon when you were being born. And this represents your persona, your mask, the face that you put on to the world in order to kind of survive, navigate it, make sense of it. And it's the way that people perceive you, and it's also the way that you perceive challenges in the world, like the way that you're going to deal with these things. So it's considered to be one of the big three in astrology. So the sun, this is what you do in life. The moon is how you feel on the inside, and the ascendant is the persona that you have in order to navigate. So I think kind of like a video game, right? It's like an online game or something. In order to interact in that game, you have to have like a character, like a player, they have to have a character model, in order to interact, So like you might have this sun, this vision of what you're going to do in life, and you might have emotions about it, but in order to actually navigate the challenges and the stressors of the world and everything, like you need to have a persona, a form, a mask, and that's kind of like what the ascendant is. Before we go further, I am offering birth chart reports, and they are available. If you are interested, the link to my email is down below, and if you want to support the channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and yeah. So anyway, now that we've got that out of the way, and we know what an ascendant sign is, we have to know, what does an Aries ascendant person mean? Right, so if you have Aries ascendant, this means Mars is your chart ruler, the ruler of your whole chart. So like you might be a Pisces, okay, but if you're an Aries rising, then your chart ruler is still Mars. So having that means that your persona, personality, and life themes are going to have Martian qualities. So what is Mars? Mars is the planet of war. Mars is the planet of action, initiation, passion, and it's a masculine planet. It's so it's like that a person who has Aries rising, they're going to have these kind of things in their persona, like they're going to seem brave, combative when they need to be, independent, passionate. Aries is represented by the ram and the newborn as well, because Aries is the first sign in the zodiac, is represented by innocence. So this being the newborn, it's also associated with the soldier or the general, and the ram as well. So it has innocent features, and it also has warlike and brave and bold and honest kind of connotations as well. Aries being represented by the newborn ram, and it also rules the head as well. So like if you don't see eye to eye with someone, it's like you can butt heads. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it can be very defiant, and I feel like that's what the ram represents. So its element is fire, is represented by the ram, and its planet is Mars. It's also cardinal. So cardinal, fixed, immutable. Cardinal is creative and leadership and initiatory energy. So Aries is it's like dynamite. It's like a firecracker. Aries is really, really brave. So having Aries as the ascendant, right? So Aries is very comfortable here. Why is that? That's because the first house, the ascendant house, is where Aries naturally lives anyway. So if you have Aries in your birth chart ruling your first house, this is good because Aries is comfortable here in this house. And it also means if you use the whole house system, and if you use other systems too, this could also be true, but all of your houses are basically going to line up with all of the signs that are most comfortable there. Like, you'll have Cancer in the 4th house, you'll have Capricorn in the 10th, you'll have Pisces in the 12th, you have Libra in the 7th, you know, like that sort of thing. So that brings in honest and direct and uncomplicated nature to all areas of your life. First house is the only house in the entire zodiac that represents the self. Other houses represent areas of life and stuff like that, but there's no other house that just represents the self. So it's a very pure energy here that you have. So Aries rising people, they might seem independent, defiant, brave. They not afraid of challenges, not afraid of like they won't back down if they don't want to. Aries rising people, they might be more inclined to act without thinking, and this can be a hindrance and a danger, but it can also be a great blessing as well. To be honest, like other people might not have the bravery and the ferociousness, whatever that you do in order to meet challenges and scary things, scary people, scary situations head on. Aries rising is just gonna see things as a challenge and a challenge to be overcome. So Aries rising people, the way that they view the world is like, yeah, there's challenges, difficulties, and obstacles, but they look forward to smashing through each one of these setbacks. Like, they look forward to conquering and pressing forward with their own unique vision. And it is their own unique vision because there is like there's something just like kind of stands out with Aries rising people, and that is that they're so independent. Like, you're not afraid to kind of put yourself first, volunteer yourself, put your hand up, and make yourself count. Like, say you're not afraid of doing your own thing and going your own way. I think like there's a physicality here with the Aries rising people as well, and a competitive nature as well. Creative, I think that Aries rising people might not necessarily do that good on a team unless they have some sort of leadership position on that team. They might not really enjoy it otherwise. So yeah, like might be more prone to falling out with people or hurting people's feelings without meaning to. Like, you're just, because Mars is the planet of like just doing it, you know, like Shia LaBeouf, right? Just do it. Just do it. This is Mars, right? So you got Mars on the ascendant. This is who you are. This is the persona that you have. This is the mask that you have. This is how you interact with the world, and you make sense of it. You just do things. Like, you just do it. You just go for it. Like, you don't think about it so much. You don't worry about what people are going to think or say or who you're going to upset. You just do it. You know, not to say that Aries rising people don't have any tact, don't have any diplomacy skills or whatever. That's not true. They do, but it's not really built into them. Like, you're going to have to maybe learn this. Sometimes the hard way. You're going to have to learn these skills the hard way, because they might not come as naturally to you as they would for other people. So you just do things and then deal with the consequences later, more likely than other people. Like, that's how you're going to be, you know. So yeah, definitely honest as well. I think I didn't say that directly. I think I've been saying that kind of between the lines, that this is a very honest person, a very honest energy. Aries can't lie, right? This is something that I know about Aries. I have an Aries moon, right? So it's honest. And with Aries, what you see is what you get, right? So some of the other rising signs, like say like Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, gonna be a bit more of a closed book, a bit more charming and diplomatic, and be able to be fake more. I'm not saying these signs are fake, but they can be fake more if they want to be. They can just they say you got a Cancer rising, you can just retreat into your shell and be like, I'm shutting down, I'm not dealing with this bullshit right here. You got Libra, you can just charm your way out of it or just be diplomatic. You got Scorpio rising, like you might not even find yourself in that situation anyway, because you know how to hide and away from danger and stuff like that. Aries rising is, you're just gonna get caught up in some stuff, and you're just gonna end up saying some stuff, doing some stuff. And Mars is associated obviously with war, the planet, associated with things like scars, battle wounds. So Aries on the ascendant, Mars on the ascendant, like you might have scars, more likely than other people to have physical scars on your face. On like one of my friends is a Scorpio rising, so he's also Mars ascendant, and he has a scar on his face. It really can be that literal like that. So Mars ascendant, you might have scars, you might get scars, falling or fighting or accidents, or just it just has a way like of like trouble almost has a way of finding you. You almost have a way of finding trouble. It's not like you want it to be like that. It's just kind of that's how you navigate the world, and that's how you make sense of it. You don't even know you're doing it. It's just how it is, You're more likely to be physically strong than a lot of other rising signs as well. So yeah, physical strength, vitality. Aries rising, you're probably less likely to get ill as well than a lot of other people as well, because there's just a real, yeah, like health, like a good health with Aries. Just be careful about being, because like the whole accident prone thing, but your health is good. So yeah, and yeah, you also, yeah, maybe I say physically larger. I don't know physically larger, but maybe more defined features and stronger. You might have a bigger forehead as well, and maybe even a bigger head. Aries rules the head. So yeah, just like a scrappy, honest, kind of innocent, naive, brave energy here for your ascendant. So that's what I would say for Aries rising people. If you like this video, please leave a comment, please subscribe, please like the video, hit the bell icon, everything. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone, and bye for now.